angels. It's your girl Talks with Ty, aka Touch by Ty Hairco here. Do me a favor, head on over to @Touch by Ty Hairco on Instagram and click that book now button so that you can come and get your glam and your hair did. I got you. I'll see you over there at Touch by Ty Hairco. Now let's get into this show. Shawty. Hey y'all! Oh, welcome back to Talks with Ty the podcast, and this is Spill the Tea Thursdays. I have a special guest, guys. Can y'all guess who this is? This person is my little sister.
Hey guys.
This is my little sister, Alex. Alex, you want to introduce yourself?
My name is Alex. I am Tykea's sister, baby sister. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we can get into all the nitty gritty later.
Yeah, we'll get into all of that. So tonight is Spill the Tea Thursdays. Y'all haven't been here. I wasn't here all last week. So let me tell y'all, life has been hitting, okay? That's why I wasn't here last week, all right? Because life just been life kicking my ass, all right? So I wasn't here last week. As you can see, I have this shirt on this week, Stronger Together, representing breast cancer awareness. I just want to take some time to say, to give my, see the type of shit that happened? To give my deepest condolences to the family. My school director, her name is JoJo. She lost her fight with breast cancer this past week. And so I just want to take the time to give my deepest condolences to her. So that is what this shirt represents. Okay? So let's get into some things. How was your week, Shawty?
My week was cool. You know what I'm saying? It's been cold as hell. So I've just been trying to
chill,
get my shit together because I need a coat.
Y'all know when the DMV is cold. It's cold.
No, it's been going from 80 to 40.
Yeah, the weather has been.
And everybody getting sick in the process.
Everybody's sick. But you know Grandma in the hospital?
I did not know that.
Yeah, Grandma in the hospital. Yep. Washington Hospital Center. You need to go see her.
Yeah. Check on your family.
Yeah. She might be coming home tomorrow though. So keep her in your prayers.
I'm gonna call her.
So this is Alex's first time in the room for Spill the Tea Thursdays, okay? So on Thursdays, I do just that. I talk shit about what's going on in the media.
Oh, I like to talk shit.
Or about what's going on in my life.
Oh, there's so much shit going on, actually.
It's a lot of shit going on. Is there anything in particular that you want to talk about before we get into the menu?
Anything in particular?
That's bothered you this week that you just want to...
Honestly, the story about the girl in Mexico.
Oh my God, yes.
I got these bracelets.
What's her name? Let me look this up.
I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't want to say her name wrong.
Because you got it on your phone. That shit there is disturbing.
You know, I feel like it kind of can speak to like a lot of shit that goes on now, like with fake friends and people who cover up shit, like, and think shit not gonna get out.
They told her mother that she died from alcohol poisoning. Now, I didn't see the video.
I didn't either, and I don't want to see it.
I wanted to see it. I did want to see it because I wanted to see exactly what happened and how they did it. But I didn't see the video, but I do know that they said she had a broken neck and like head trauma.
Her spinal cord was cracked. Now,
you know how bad they had to beat her?
It's so fucking sad. It's so sad. And I'm trying to find her name.
It is some... And people ask me why I don't want to make no new friends. I'm cool with the 4-5 I got.
But let's not
bitches want to do something to me, then, oh, well, it must be my time to go. Because, listen.
We don't know if those was her long-term,
Well, she shouldn't have been going out of the country with them if they weren't.
But very true. But
she should have been going with someone that she trusts She's young.
She's my age. I mean, I'm saying I don't think I'm like old, but I'm saying like at a certain point, you know what I'm saying, you have, it depends. I guess it depends on like where you've grown up or what you got around you, but like for me, I've had the same group of bitches around me since like middle school.
Yeah.
So it's like if any of them bitches was ever on some funny shit, I would peep that shit from a mile away.
Yeah.
But I can't, you say you can't speak to other people's experiences. Like we don't know if those was her friends since middle school or high school or whatever.
It just shouldn't happen.
No, definitely not.
Should
definitely
not have happened.
Definitely not.
This girl was murdered.
Yeah.
She was murdered. That ain't no accident. Like you murdered her. Like, and then lied about it. Like, at least you should have some sense of consciousness to say, listen, we for her. This world, oh my God, it's just, I can't. And then
Robinson's mom, Salamandra, says,
how you pronounce it?
Where is it at?
Right here.
Shanquella Robinson is her name. Say her name, Shanquella Robinson. And not only do I want to talk about that, but I was going to get into this later into the show, but the University of Virginia shooting.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is a sad day.
The world has gone to shit, okay?
Where you can't send your children off to higher learning without worrying about if something of this caliber is going to happen. Now, I watched the interview with the
victims' families?
Not with the victims' families, with the guy who's being accused of committing this heinous crime, allegedly, right? This gentleman, his father, was saying that he was being bullied. He called his father with some complaints of him being bullied. So I don't know what this is, but we have lost 4 young Black men. And nobody can explain why. Nobody knows why. 3 can't speak.
Right.
1 is that can. We don't know if he ever will.
Yeah.
Because if what he say is true, who knows what those traumas were like? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And it's no excuse to take a person's life. It's no excuse to take a person's life. But this, we got to do better. We got to do better. I'm so hard on my boys about bullying. Mm-hmm. Mind you, listen, if you're not going to say something to stop the situation, when you know that it's wrong, remove yourself from the situation and get somebody that will. Exactly. Don't be a part of the problem, be a part of the solution. That bullying shit is not cool.
I don't think, but I mean, not to defend any bullies or anything like that, but I also believe that a lot of times people don't think that their actions are bullying. So when they are accused of being a bully, it's like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, bully me? Like, a lot of things that people do, maybe they say something to belittle you or say something to, you know what I'm saying, make you feel bad. A lot of people don't realize they're doing it, and the person that it's affecting, it's hitting them hard. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's a tricky situation, because I also feel like all the conversations that we've had about bullying and how it affects kids and how, you know what I'm saying, how that alters your mind, like you said, we got to do better, because it doesn't make any sense.
Kids are cruel now.
Oh,
kids
yeah.
are cruel now. If you don't have anything nice to say, just don't say it. That's how I feel. And I don't even know if these young men were the target to what he did, because he allegedly went on a bus full of the football players and just started shooting. So these young men could have not had anything to do with whatever he was experiencing, and they lost their lives. And that's not fair. So, you know, my deepest condolences to the family of the ones who have lost their lives. There are no words to explain. Like, I can't even imagine what their parents felt getting that phone call. I don't even know how this happened. It's just a really bad situation gone wrong. Yeah. And I am a pro-gun person. Okay, I am, because there's a lot of talk about, oh, the gun laws this, the gun laws that. Listen, I'm a pro-gun person. All right, if you're able to get a gun, okay, cool, right? I don't think that we should take away our right to be able to bear arms. I feel like you should have that right.
I agree. For
cases like this, and for cases for people who not supposed to have guns, and then they want to run up on you, right? I'm not changing that. But I think that maybe another level of screening maybe could come into play, or which wouldn't even have affected this situation because the guys never had mental health issues. So
right. And it's not. I mean, I understand, not to control, but I understand what you mean about the screening and stuff. But we gotta honestly, like, be fucking for real. There's not going to be a time where we can regulate this shit ever. So
at all.
When it comes to shit like this, we have to talk to our brothers, our sisters, our nephews, you know what I'm saying? We have to talk to everybody who we can to, you know what I'm saying? One, let them know that they're loved. Two, let them know that whatever you're going through over there, like, yes, it's affecting you, but
there's a safe place.
Exactly.
There's a safe place to let it off. I even think about, you know, I have to school AJ a lot on like naval history with him joining the Navy and things that have occurred while being on watch. You know, when I was in the Navy, I was actually stationed in Norfolk, Virginia. At the time, I was on duty the same day that this event happened. A contractor with an expired license came up aboard a ship. I'm not going to say which ship. Looking for his girlfriend. And he shot and killed the petty officer of the watch, which you guys don't know, but he shot and killed people that were standing watch. The topside rover ended up killing him, but only after being shot. So he shot the person that he killed the person that he intended to kill. He killed somebody else, and then the topside rover killed him, right? But was in critical condition. They survived, but that's just a horrific experience. So like, it was like such a big thing for us because it's like we're peer-side in the United States of America. So like, we only expect things like this to happen when we're overseas or when we're in ports that we just don't control, right? But this happened at the biggest naval installation in the world. So it happens, people. It happens. It happens. So just have these conversations with your children, please.
Like, see where their mental space is at. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay to talk.
We be fucked up as adults.
No, exactly.
Like I be juggling 10,000 things as an adult woman. So I have to talk. I text my son every day. Like, are you okay? How are you? What's on your mind? Are you safe?
Yeah. You know, also I think it is like a lot of times adults feel like kids don't have stress. Like kids don't, you know, the shit that we stressing about bills. We're stressing about when our assignments are due, you know, reports due at work. Literally anything. The fucking pipes are bursting in the house.
Bills being paid.
That shit is so big to us that it engulfs us. But we forget about kids. Like, their daily stressors. Like, right now, my sister is at Banneker. And I remember when I was at Banneker, it was terrible. Like, I fucking hated it. Like, I hated it so much. It was so much work. It's the pressures of trying to get into a good college, trying to get a 4.0 even. It's an academic school, so everybody there is smart as shit. And so like when you're in it, you're kind of like, damn, this that shit. And then you're doing the work, you know what I'm saying? You don't perform well. And this is when like grading scale was fucked up. So 100 to a 95 was an A, right? 94 to an 88 was a B. So anything less than an 88, you're looking at C's, D's. I'm like an 80% student, you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting C's and D's and shit, and I'm like, whoa, what the fuck is this? Stressing me out. Yeah. But I'm saying that to say, like, that a grade, that shit was like really traumatizing. Exactly. Yeah, so like
that was your thing.
So talking to your kids just about little shit that you don't even think might even be a thing for them. It probably is
a thing.
And it's probably affecting them really bad to the point where they don't know how to move forward, or they don't know like dang, is this going to be the end? Like, had I known it was just a fucking grade, and you know what I'm saying, I'm not even going to be doing the things that I thought I was going to be doing in life. Like, wow, what the fuck? But in that moment, you're engulfed in it. Like, you're just traumatized in it. But talking to your kids, talking to your fucking friends, like, it helps. Even if you just ask them.
Having a healthy conversation is good.
Yeah.
And we didn't, Black communities, everything is hush-hush. Yeah. So having those healthy conversations is important. It's definitely important. Moving right along. Tia Mari.
Oh my God.
Marriage was a success.
Yeah.
I look at it as like a curriculum when you're in college or high school, right? You're learning, you're growing, you're evolving, you're creating. And I was able to create with Corey some beautiful, amazing children. Yeah. And at the end of that curriculum, and at the end, there's a graduation, there's a celebration. So that's basically, how I'm looking at it now. And I feel like people when they look at marriage, that success equals longevity. But no, at the end of the day, it's, are they happy?
Wait. Real quick. No. I want a yes or no answer.
What?
Do you think that her and her husband got divorced because he cheated?
I don't know.
Y'all can't tell me.
So I'm going to go with yes.
Okay.
But I don't think that was her determining factor in leaving.
I mean, they've been together for fucking ever. I think it probably just like...
So I watched the playback today. This was really big. It's all over the Shade Room. It's all over Hollywood Unlocked, right? Where she's talking about her marriage. And she's speaking about it and she's comparing it to a curriculum in college and how you have a curriculum, you have to do all these steps and you grow during this process only to have a graduation, right? And the graduation is the separation, unfortunately, if it doesn't work out, right? And then she says that, not working out doesn't mean you didn't do what you were supposed to do. So I'm conflicted about this whole situation with Tia. I'm going to tell you why. Mm-hmm. I am a married woman who is separated, right? Due to a plethora of things that happened throughout my marriage. Okay. I get where she's coming from. We as women, we fight, and I fought to hold on, but it's hard to fight when the other person is not willing to fight with you. Mm-hmm. And because we stay or we develop a habit of dealing with the bullshit, they think that we will never leave. Mm. And I think that that's what happened here. Okay, I think that she dealt with a plethora of issues. Not to say that she's perfect, right? Because we all got our shit with us. Yeah. But I think once she married him, at some point in their relationship, marriage started to happen. Mm-hmm. The goggles came off. You really start to do the work. Because whether you want to believe it or not, marriage is work. That shit is a daily job, right? But you both have to be in it to win it. You both have to choose each other. And I think she got to a point where she was exhausted of not being chosen back. Mm. And he never expected for her to get there.
That I can agree with.
And she got there on his ass. And when he looked up and realized what the fuck was going on, it was too late.
Yeah.
So now you gotta eat that shit. And do I think that she wanted to divorce her husband? Absolutely not. No. But I do think that she got to a point where she said, you're not going to continue to fucking play with me, nigga. I do think that. And I think that that's what happens in a lot of relationships. Some point at the end of that marriage, she started finding herself. Because there is a glow about her. And there is a gleam. I don't think that she's happy, but I do think that she's free. And that is different. I do think that she's at peace.
That's what her sister said.
I don't think she's happy. Shit, though. I'm telling you, I do not think that she's happy about this divorce. I believe that she loved that man and she truly, genuinely wanted to spend the rest of her life with him. Nobody gets married to get a divorce.
Well, she probably at the bus stop or some shit, right? Of course she wanted to
stay gets married to get a divorce, right? You get married to spend the rest of your life with somebody.
Unless you get married for like
other shit. Most people are getting married to, and I still believe in marriage. I still believe in black love. Even though my shit is fucked up, I still believe in it. But I do believe that us women have to, at some point, we got to choose us. It's okay to choose the family. See, this is the thing. Tia, I see it because I know what it feels like. She put up with all she could put up. She made sure that she crossed every T and dot every I, so when she was ready to go, she could do it peacefully. She could do it in such a way where not only is she going to be okay, but she's going to help other women going through what she do be okay. She's going to tell the truth about what happened. Probably after their divorce is finalized.
Definitely after it's final.
Because it's not finalized yet. Yeah. She's going to tell that shit. She's going to capitalize off of that, Marjorie. You better know it.
And I do agree. I'm pretty sure it is a laundry list.
She gonna tell it.
She had, I don't know if you've seen it, she had put like some eyes underneath the post about, it was like a meme or some shit that was talking about being a breadwinner and blah, blah, blah. She put some eyes under it.
Can you imagine?
But the thing is, like, thinking about it.
And he's a nice looking brother now.
He is.
Fine.
And I feel like now he's probably getting a lot more recognition and, you know, into acting and all that other shit. Like, he's in All American. Do you watch that show? All American?
Yeah, I did watch it, but I haven't watched it lately.
I was saying to my best friend earlier today, I feel like he got a better chemistry on that show with his co-star than he does with Tia in real life. But that's just what you see on fucking, you know what I'm saying, internet.
Yeah, I think he has a good chemistry, but everybody that he acts with, though. Every movie that I've seen him with, he's done good. I like him as an actor. But I'm happy for her.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I'm always happy for a woman
happy for her. I know what that shit feel like. If I could promise you, she still go home and cry.
Oh yeah, I would.
She's still going through the emotions. She probably still be like, should I take that anyway? All that. Yeah. But baby, it's something about that peace.
Once you got
something about that peace that's on that woman. A lot of people are conflicted about it. I don't think you can speak on marriage unless you've been married. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. Unless you've been married and divorced or currently married or have been married for a long time. We'll talk about years. All right. I was married it's 13 years this year. We made 13. Unless you could talk about, but I've been separated for 1. So we've been together and married for 12. But unless you could talk about, you can't talk about marriage unless it's different. It's a sensitive subject. It's a sensitive topic. And when you're done, you're done. You know, I look at even Lala's situation and what she said in her interview. I love me some Lala. I listened to her interview. She was like, listen, some people go back for seconds. She said, that shit ain't for me. I've been there, done that. It's cool, but I'm good. And I understood that too. Yeah. Like, I understood that because I'm trying to get out of a situation and it's difficult. It's difficult. It's not as easy as it was to get in it. It's even harder to get out. And you know,
it's not a boyfriend girlfriend.
I ain't rich yet.
Yeah.
Hell. So like, if this shit take off, and my business hit 6 figures.
When it hits 6 figures.
When it hits 6 figures, like, we ain't got no prenup. He ain't signing them papers. You know what I'm saying? So like, he see what God about to do with me. You know what I mean? So, and I think that he know he fucked up, but I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, listen, no shit. This ain't even about me and my husband. I love my husband. Still to this day, that's the father. We have a beautiful son together. He was influential in the life of my oldest son. I ain't gonna say he raised them, but he if he could have raised them, he would have. Mm-hmm. And he was around, you know what I'm saying? So like, he's a good man. He just ain't the man for me. And that's okay. I fought a good fight. He didn't want to fight anymore, so I chucked up the deuces. Now I'm on the other side of leaving. Mm-hmm. And I'm going through hella shit. Life is kicking my ass right now. But baby, the peace.
Yeah.
That peace
is needed.
That peace hit different. So, if you're watching this, sign the papers. And I still love you. And I want to see you win because I want to win, and then we can win together, and then our son will have 2 winning parents.
Hey, I like that.
Okay,
that positive energy.
Let's do that.
Like that.
So I mean, it's okay. I understood her whole diploma, and you know that you got the ceremony, and you got to part ways. You know it didn't work. I'd rather be apart. Mm-hmm. And happy to see my kids with somebody married because we got kids and my kids growing up thinking that that's what the fuck they gotta do.
Because that's just a cycle. That's a cycle. Kids
Absolutely.
see that and they pay attention. And
I'm not doing that. To each his own. But all them people that's married, we got kids or we got time, we got history. Cassie was with Diddy what? 10 years? How many years Cassie was with Diddy?
Fucking time. I don't even know.
9 years Cassie was with Diddy. Yeah. 9. She met a man the first year. The second year of not her being, he made her a wife and a mama.
And a fucking man.
Are you kidding me? Now he with a city girl. Get the hell up out of here. And Young Miami, yes, you go, girl.
But all the cars.
He looks happy with her. He seems to be
with any fucking bodies. Diddy, the nigga has money for days. He can be happy with any fucking body.
No, I don't know.
Give me a rich ass nigga. I would make that nigga happy too. Fuck out of here. Niggas, they don't give a shit. That nigga's gonna be fine wherever.
I'm gonna be there one day. We're gonna talk about it when I get there. We'll figure it out. You go, Tia. Good for you. Okay, and you too, Young Miami. Good for you too.
Good for you, fucking Young Miami.
Girl.
City girls up 1 million.
Okay, next on the list, Escape. I need y'all to get some understanding.
Oh, okay.
I need y'all to communicate.
Something's off.
And hear what all of y'all say. Do. That's what I need. What the hell what? First of all, congratulations.
Yes.
Y'all definitely deserve the honor, okay, that you received at the BET Awards. I'm super excited to watch that.
That was exciting.
I don't know what happened before this, but I'm assuming that somehow, some way, communication was lost. And
no,
Tasha showed up. I did. She texted their stylist.
There was no communication loss. It was those three and it was her.
But why would they do that?
Obviously, they don't fuck with her.
But why? Like for this moment was about all of them. It wasn't just about.
But here's the thing. Here's my take from it. Like all of y'all were in cahoots saying there's no dress code, there's no color, but come all in the same color.
Yeah.
Then leave her out. So now all the blogs are attacking her. Like, damn, this bitch.
But baby, Tasha looked the fuck good. Y'all had her fucked up.
Great.
In that green. She gave the best red carpet look to me, baby. I'm just saying. The girl should have wore green. Out of all three of them?
I don't know.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, here's the thing. Unpopular opinion, don't give a shit. I love Tiny. I love
all of them. I love all of them.
I love Tiny, but I also
my
love
girl.
her look the most.
Tiny is botched up real bad.
Not her body. I mean, her body, that's here nor there. T.I. must love it.
Sometimes.
So, hey.
I mean, listen, whatever, baby.
But I like the look the most.
I love Tiny. I love all the ladies. I know, I see it. I'm going to plug it in here.
Okay.
But,
that's terrible. That's embarrassing though. Like y'all are a group. Y'all are supposed to
keep going.
Y'all are supposed to be a unit, a fucking unit.
Yeah,
that's
like did her like
that's like me and my friends showing up to a theme party and the fucking theme is Scooby Doo and the bitch come in something from Powerpuff Girls. Like, come on.
People think that you're going to remain silent, and they're betting on your silence, hoping that you'll go along to get along. But they don't understand that they've pushed you too far. That there's another side of me that I try to keep in submission. but you tried to play me one too many times. God, y'all ain't helping me tonight, but God says, I need you to know your silent season is over. This year, I'm going to tell you how I really feel. This year is no holds barred. If you can't handle it, you might as well get out of my space, because I'm tired of biting my tongue and I done ran out of cheeks to turn.
It's a phone, it's a glowing in a feeling like the summer sun that slowly rises on a new horizon.
Y'all made her look like she is not a part of the group, and that's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
I also been seeing like the comments from like Candy and like Tiny and shit.
Okay, so let's get into the shade, okay?
Because it's something going on behind the scenes.
Let's get into the shade. Let's get into the freaking shade, okay? So, first it started off with the looks.
Yeah.
Okay? And then I don't know what I guess some words was exchanged. I'm going to assume behind the scenes.
Definitely was.
Some words was exchanged. I guess they're planning this tour. The promoter, did you read that?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so the promoter so you know how when you do a tour, y'all might not know, but when you do a tour, you'll have different promoters in different cities.
Right.
You might work with one promoter in half the tour and another promoter in the other half. So this particular promoter who has most of their shows allegedly threatened Tasha's husband on their last tour. So they're using a promoter that they used previously.
Bruh.
And Tasha doesn't feel comfortable doing the tour dates with that particular promoter.
Why the fuck would they do that though?
Because she doesn't want to have any tension between her and her husband. I totally understand that. I totally get that.
Yeah, obviously, but why the fuck were
understand
her group mates?
I don't know. I guess this particular promoter brings the coin.
That's
right?
tricky. It's
So
very tricky.
I think that's why they chose to go with him again. But this guy must have worked with them several times before with tours.
In the goddamn world. Okay.
So that was that. That's why she said she's not doing the tour. Now, honey, they shading the shade, because I seen what she did, the little preacher voiceover. And then I seen what Tiny and it was singing in The Softest Place on Earth, and Tiny was singing her part.
Yeah.
And then I seen what Tiny posted, we can't even enjoy our moment.
Right.
And it's just, the ladies are ladies.
The girls are 14, guys.
It's real catty. But I'm going to say this, and I hope that maybe someone could bring this clip to their attention. Life is short. We just watched a very iconic group split up.
Yeah. Rest in peace, take off. Man.
Over what? Nobody really knows, right? But I can almost guarantee you it's something that could have been fixed. I can guarantee you it's something that could have been fixed if they chose to fix it. If they chose to sit down and talk about it. It could have been fixed. In that time of separation, one of them lost their life tragically and senselessly. An unexpected death. And now everybody in the group is feeling an overwhelming amount of hurt and pain and wish they could have did it differently and wish I should have and wished I could have and if I had one more chance and if I this. Listen, it's important to tell your people that you love them, because we know not what time we will be pulled from the shelf.
Oof.
We do not know.
That shit still gives me chills.
We do not know. I am still very much flabbergasted by the loss of this amazing, like an amazing young man. A
God-fearing young man as well.
Oh my gosh. And my deepest condolences to, his family, his friends, his loved ones, Migos, the whole QC family. Like, I just can't imagine, I just can't imagine. So I say that to say, when you have these groups that are bickering and not speaking and doing all of this, right? For what?
Like really
For
evaluate
what? Over what? You women have a lifetime together. What you build doesn't even exist anymore. Is it really worth, if one of y'all, God forbid, were called home, what would truly happen? Like this sometimes, and I get the respect, I get all of that, the loyalty, respect, and all of that. I get all of that. That's ego shit though. That's ego talk, right? Because at the end of the day, if you could be without that person, cool. Like if you could really be without them though. Like if they died today or tomorrow, you could be all right. This girl's sister, her and her sister are bickering. Fuck, let's take escape out of it, right?
Yeah.
Let's take escape out of it. Let's take Tiny and Candy out of it for a minute. These girls are sisters. And they're not speaking. God knows if one of them the other one will be losing their mind.
Right. But I mean,
we gotta do better.
As much as you really want to, obviously tell people.
We gotta do better.
Sometimes shit has to hit the fan, unfortunately, before people understand the severity of really what they're doing. Shit.
Tasha, go on that tour, girl.
Go on the tour, but get that promoter shit,
on
okay?
the tour.
Threaten
Ladies, change the promoter. Tasha, go on the tour. Shut up! Your fans deserve it. Life is short. It might be your last one. Migos can never...
There will never be Migos anymore. Ever.
...perform again. It'll never be a thing. I think back to like the TLC and when all that shit was going on and how the egos and stuff got involved with them and how they were falling out and then Left Eye goes on this retreat and finds herself and loses her life.
Life is too fucking
And the
short.
last conversations were arguments and this and that. It's just, you just never know.
You never know. That's why you don't go to sleep with ill will, you know what I'm saying? Like ill intentions.
I want nothing more for everything that I'm doing to take off.
Yeah.
I want it to prosper. I want it to be huge. I want to be able to do for my family, my friends. I want to be able to pour into other people. But there is a cost to fame.
Yeah. And a lot of times one, it's your sanity. Two, it's your fucking...
You gotta be strong.
Self-respect, or it's your fucking friends. You know what I'm saying? Like it's never easy. It's never easy leveling up, period.
No.
But I feel like a lot of times people kind of forget why they got to why they even started what they were doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like with the Migos, like with Escape, like a lot of times people lose sight, and sometimes they lose sight and can't get back in time.
I agree. You can't get it back. I think about, because last year, I don't know if it was last year or the year before last. I think it was last year. The year before last or last year, I went through something with my friend group. One young lady in particular. And how I felt like the rest of my friends just chose that side.
That's
right?
a weird feeling too.
So... And I felt like they chose that side because they didn't say anything to me. But I'm so strong, and I never needed a group of friends. I really didn't give a shit. Did it hurt my feelings? Yes. But I knew, like, I'm going to be okay.
Yeah.
And I knew that it wasn't my loss at all. You know what I'm saying? I knew I wasn't losing nobody at all. It didn't stop it from hurting my feelings, but I knew that I'm the same. Like, I'm good with it. I'm going to be me regardless.
Yeah.
And so now I look at where God is taking me and what I'm doing and who's in my circle now.
Exactly. Who's around you now? Who's still with you?
And I'm okay. When I tell you it's less than my fingers.
And there ain't nothing wrong with that.
I can shut my eyes. I feel like with the women, and I swear it's about 6 and one man, Marco, I could sleep on $1 million and wake up and it'll still be right there in front of them. That's how I feel. So God has a way of doing things. And there's no bad blood. There's no harsh feelings. Conversations could be had. We ain't never got us talk again. I don't give a shit. But I wish them that person the best. And yeah, I'm doing, I nothing stopped with me. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm still who I am. It's just, sometimes you just gotta see who you're dealing with. And that's completely okay. Yeah. But it's not like, I love that person. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I genuinely loved that person. But once you show me that you don't love me back, I can leave with peace.
Yeah. That way you know, like, I'm giving everything that I can. If it's not reciprocated, there's no point of me still giving.
I just feel like if you can't end it with peace, then a conversation needs to be had. There's still feelings involved. Things need to still maybe be talked about, and you still love each other. There's still some love there.
I have conflicting feelings about that because I fell out with a really, really good friend that I was friends with since like fucking elementary school. Mm-hmm. And I don't fall out with my friends because I feel like my friends are my family. Mm-hmm. I'll do anything for you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You need somewhere to stay. I got you. You're my friend. You're my family. So I also feel like when friends take advantage or when you feel like a friend is not being a friend, fuck that shit. Like, I get what you're saying too, but like, life is too short, to be taking on other people's energies that's not for you. I am currently talking to someone who is helping me understand, like, you know what I'm saying, who you surround yourself with, who you let into your space. Like, that takes up a lot of your mental capacity and your energy. And when you let people with negative ass energy around you, that shit is a fucking aura around you too. That shit weighs you down.
It does.
So fuck all that shit. Like, I get it. That was your friend. Fuck that shit. On to the next one.
But this is her sister. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I just feel like there's still a lot of love there.
Oh yeah, no, I don't doubt that at all.
With these group of ladies that,
but sometimes
and they've
not
been
enough.
through a lot.
Sometimes it's not
love
enough.
Is not enough.
Sometimes
it's not.
It's just...
I just hate that they can't, given that they're receiving this honor.
Yeah. And
that they decide at some point, knowing that they were getting the honor, they said, okay, we're going to do a tour behind this. And it's not all of them.
Yeah, that's fucking weird though. That's weird.
You know? It's not. And they've been through this before. They cut a record without Candy. They did a whole album without Candy. You know what I'm saying? When Candy was doing her own thing, they've been through it before, but it's just like.
But it's not like she's doing her own thing. It's y'all can't get y'all shit together. So this is what the outcome is. It's different though. It's different this time.
Candy riding along this time, child.
Well, let's hope and pray that it goes well this time. And hopefully she comes back and they bring her back with open arms and get rid of all that weird ass energy.
Hopefully. So Donnie is running again in 2024.
I'm sorry, I don't know who that is.
Trumpy?
Yeah, he's
Donald.
Not in my mental space. See, negative energy, keep that shit away. No, first of all, the man announced the shit early as fuck, okay? It's 2022. Like, what? Bro, who the fuck is running against him is who the fuck I want to know. I don't give a shit.
Kanye.
Oh, Lord Jesus. The word has gone to shit. Biden can't go again. The man is going to be 86 if he fucking runs it and wins again. He's literally the oldest president we have. The man is old as dirt. Trump is a fucking racist ass. What the fuck? Kanye has lost all his fucking marbles.
Trump is a lot of things, but he's a good businessman.
President, not the same. This nigga, you have the problem that I have with Trump, and I feel like I've had this conversation with a lot of people before. Prior to Trump running for president, you realize a lot of black people fucked with him, whether it be on Twitter. Like, my boyfriend followed him on Twitter prior to him running for president. He wasn't tweeting no big wild shit about fucking Mexicans and Hispanics and blacks and drug dealers, and you know what I'm saying? He wasn't doing this. So it makes me feel like for all these years of your life, this is who you really were behind the scenes. Like, I hate to say it, but I do feel like a strong percentage of white people are closet racist until the time comes where they have to be basically pushed into a corner with, do you agree with this? Do you agree with that? And the nigga chose the racist side. And
Okay,
he's showing his
I'm
true
going to
colors.
say this. I don't know what's going to happen after I say this, but I'm going to say it, okay?
I'm nervous. Wait.
Trump is a nigga. He
Trump
just
is
white.
not a nigga.
He is a nigga.
No,
Let me
he's
tell you
not a
something.
nigga.
Yes,
And
he is.
no.
I'm going to tell you why. He's ignorant.
So are
And ignorant in the sense of not knowing. And the people that follow him are niggas. And ignorant because they don't fucking know what they don't know. This is where shit gets crossed. The country expects for Trump to know shit that he doesn't fucking know. Trump is a rich white boy that grew up with a rich white family that never knew struggle. None of that shit. He ain't never seen poverty. He barely had black fucking friends. So he doesn't even know a goddamn thing about our culture or what it is to be black
but that's different.
or have issues. Hold up. He gets rich. He makes all this money. He's smart as fuck. He filed bankruptcy. He does all this shit several times. He says, fuck it. Just for the fuck up because I can, I'm going to run for president. Just to see what the fuck happened. He didn't think he was going to win. He was just doing it because he could.
Oh, yeah, of course.
He had the fucking money to
could,
do
I'd do that
it.
shit.
And then he won.
Yeah, nigga like, oh shit, now I gotta
So
do some
now
shit.
he's like, whoa, fuck. So now shit, I gotta be the pride. I gotta figure out how to do this shit, right?
Yeah.
Not realizing that he doesn't have the team to educate him to be the president that he needs to be. He's fucking ignorant. Period.
My thing is, ignorance is bliss. Until you become the fucking president of the United States of America, then it becomes educate yourself.
He's not a president.
But, no,
He's
was.
not.
I'm saying
Listen,
when he,
Trump is not a politician.
No, I understand that. What I'm saying is, when you become somebody in this position, once you made it clear that you don't care to learn, you don't care to educate yourself, at that point, you're exactly what people think you are. Which is why I could never respect him. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't give a fuck about respecting him
I
either.
don't give a fuck about respect.
But I'm saying, like, if you feel a certain way because you're ignorant,
to me. And all them
And you
niggas
don't
that
take
was
the
on the
time to
Capitol and all that
educate
shit,
yourself?
them some ignorant ass niggas too.
man.
Black is not, listen, nigga is not a color.
No,
It's a
nigga's not a
thing.
color. It's definitely.
And I know a lot of white niggas.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Period.
I just think that
I know more white niggas than black niggas, if you want to be technical.
I just no bullshit. I just think that honestly, y'all, we really need to pay attention to one, politics. Like, if y'all not into politics, educate yourselves as much as you can to see what's going on right
The
now.
Republicans won the House.
Exactly. But the Democrats have the Senate. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, educate yourselves into the little things that are happening, because these little things, a lot of times people don't know that the president really doesn't have any fucking leeway. He doesn't really make any real fucking decisions
At all.
He is literally a liaison between these foreign nations. And because Trump was a fucking liaison between these nations and said the most ignorant shit ever, I was honestly scared that we were going to be in a fucking missile fucking war or some shit.
We wouldn't have been in a missile war under Trump. We'll be in one under Biden before under Trump.
You think so?
I know so.
Honestly, I
We'll
need
be
to
in
figure
a
out my
missile
student
war.
loans, to be
Trump
honest.
is
I'm
a
fucking
crooked nigga. Businessman, okay? And I'm not agreeing with how he did shit, but he did what needed to be done, so certain shit wouldn't happen under his will. We wouldn't have went to war or none of that shit under Trump's hand. He was doing backdoor deals, all kind of shit with them. But it wasn't political deals.
No.
It was business
Yeah.
deals. And that's the difference. Right? And he's done wrong. I don't even know how it's possible for him to run. The man got impeached. All this shit. I don't even know how he can run again. I don't even know legally if he can do that. But he said he's running.
Right.
I'm telling you, he didn't go to jail. Anybody else, Obama would have
He's
been
right.
under the jail, baby.
Obama would have been in fucking Rikers, okay?
Yes,
They would have
like, he would've been
his
under
ass
the
in
jail.
fucking Rikers and said,
I
make
mean-
yourself comfortable, nigga.
But that
No.
privilege, and that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day, but white people are fucking privileged. I don't care how you feel about it. I don't care. It just is what it is. I don't have a problem with white people. I have white friends. But some of the shit that they say and do, I had say, hey, there go that P. Mm-hmm. There it go. No, no. That's a thing. Yeah. You know, and it's just that we're raised like that. They don't know what they don't know. And I think that it's up to us when we do have interracial friends to teach them about our culture. As I am one that wants to learn. I want to learn Spanish. I want to learn why y'all celebrate that holiday. I want to know why Asians like this. Out of all of my friends, I have a lot of friends. I was in the Navy. So my friends are from all ethnicities, okay? And I ask questions because I don't know. And I don't want to be the ignorant black girl in the room.
You ask questions. You want to
learn.
know,
if I come around your family, I want to know. You know, I want to do things right. I want to respect where you're from. I want to respect what you believe. But I demand that same shit around me in my presence. I don't give a fuck what your color is or what your ethnicity is. You're going to learn what I got going on if you want to be around me. So I think that that's just the situation with Trump. And he just got a lot of money so he could do a lot of shit. I mean, the man is fucked up.
Well, one thing I know that we do not need to let happen is let this man run for fucking president again. Okay?
Honey, the hiccubucks and the knucklebucks, they gonna come out, baby.
What the fuck? He took all them damn documents.
He should have been in jail. I don't know why Trump is not in jail.
How the hell does this man get away with all this shit?
I don't know. I don't know how he's getting away with it. It's the weirdest shit ever.
I don't want to talk about his orange ass.
I gotta talk about this.
Oh, God, please.
Then he said he's gonna try to get Congress to pass a law that drug dealers get the death penalty. Did you see that shit?
Dealer during his or her life on average will kill 500 people with the drugs they sell, not to mention the destruction of families. But we're going to be asking everyone who sells drugs, gets caught selling drugs, to receive the death penalty for their heinous acts.
They ain't letting that shit go. They might.
So what are we going to give the pharmaceutical companies that are out here killing people, making fucking millions?
It's different.
It ain't different. No, it's the same shit. Them niggas different. Dealing drugs. Them the biggest drug dealers in the world.
They are a corporation. They are a gang corporation. That's their gang right there. They're never, ever going to go to jail for what they're doing.
To all my drug dealers out there, get a fucking corporation.
Nah, for real. Open up a fucking dispensary.
That's crazy.
No, like dead ass.
That's not I understand, drugs kill people. Drugs kill people. Drugs. Yeah. So whether it's illegal substance, narcotic, or pharmaceutical, drugs fucking kill people.
I just want y'all to pay attention to that underlying message.
Yeah.
That he's also giving out with the drug dealers' death penalty notion.
What is it?
A lot of drug dealers are black, are Hispanic, are of a minority background. He knows what the fuck he's doing. The man is a fucking racist. He doesn't want black people here. He wants to make America white again, y'all. There's no way that this man is ignorant. He knows what the fuck he's doing.
White people stole America. It doesn't belong to you. You stole it. America isn't yours. And then you stole it. You didn't know what to do with it. So you went and got another race of people, stole them, and brought them over here. Put them in whips and chains to figure it the fuck out. Are you kidding me? White America does not belong to y'all. Shit, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. But this privilege, this motherfucking privilege. I'm over it.
All jokes aside, I said this a few times that we are an ever-changing world, ever-changing, fucking country. The fact that we are 400 plus years from slavery and we're still dealing with systemic racism tells us a lot about what our future has to hold. I feel like
time repeats itself.
Time definitely
always say that.
Time definitely repeats itself, but we, like my sister said, have to educate all of our privileged friends that are raising these privileged kids who are one day going to be adults. The politicians of America, who are going to either continue that systemic racism or halt it. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit starts now. The kids that Gen Z is having, we have to raise these kids right because they are going to be our leaders.
Gen Z, y'all are fucked up. Y'all generation is fucked up.
We are a little fucked up, but you know,
a little.
But here's the thing: we are a little fucked up.
Y'all are a lot fucked up.
We a little fucked up. We ain't that bad.
We do fucking around with them, man. The shit. The shit.
I have nothing to say. I feel like me and my group of friends, you know what I'm saying, the people who I associate my stuff with, I feel like
y'all are this big in
we
the
can
world.
I feel like we can carry the United States of America on our backs, just us. But that's how I feel. We can do it. Now the rest
I'm
of these
over the
motherfuckers-
privilege. And I'm gonna just leave that like that. Don't come around me with that privilege ass shit. I'm gonna let you know. If you look at your history, don't come around me with that. I'm hurt your feelings. You come around me, and I am not racist. I love all people, all sexualities.
Black people also
come
cannot
on,
be
come
racist.
on, right? I love everyone, but don't come around me with that privilege ass shit. You better have that shit together, cause I'm gonna get you all the way in line with your white ass, and you won't feel privileged after dealing with me. I can guarantee you. Keep it cute.
Oh, keep that shit on mute.
Yeah. Next. Listen, what is up with the young dudes coming at the old heads? Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan, is dating Scottie Pippen's ex-wife.
Is Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan still beefing?
Oh, they was beefing?
I thought so.
Oh, I ain't
Here
know
no
that.
there. Larsa Pippen is bad built, and the outfit that she was spotted out in with Marcus did not give what it was supposed to give. But I think
how old is she?
she's definitely like late 40s. She has to be in her 40s, somewhere in her 40s. We can look that shit up right now, actually.
To have your ass out, like
I think. Oh, her don't give a shit about her, but I think that Marcus is just proving a point. And I can't be
so
mad
you
at
don't
him.
think he like her for real?
Fuck no. He seen her face. Let me see. Oh, she's 48, y'all. She's 48 years old.
And how old is he? She 48. She ain't that old. She's still young.
Well, she making her face look old. He's 31. They're not that fucking far apart from each other. But it's a gap. It's definitely a gap.
Her 48-year-old ass in this motherfucking outfit.
Somebody in her... This
I'm
is
here
why...
for
No,
his body.
no,
She
no,
got
no.
a body, but I just feel like when you're at a certain age,
Where are your friends?
you should be appropriate.
Where are your friends?
Not that you can't be sexy and all that.
No,
you
can
could be
definitely
all of
sexy.
that.
And the thing is, I don't...
But like
where
her
would you wanna
ass
wear?
crack is out.
It's because the outfit wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. It wasn't even supposed to show ass crack.
Yeah, it wasn't
That's what
supposed to
I'm
show her
saying.
ass
It
crack.
wasn't giving.
It was fitted improperly.
Honey, let's do this better next time. And I don't see any problem with him popping out with her because one, you're making headlines. Obviously, I feel like it's for a bigger thing. That's some PR shit. Like she's trying to stay relevant, but I have heard that they have been hanging out for a while. So it's either some really deep PR shit that they're just floating around with, or there's no way he really likes her. It's some PR shit. I
He
can't.
might really like her, Alex. He might really like her.
I have nothing to say.
Are we here for them or not? I don't know. I don't know her. What does she do? I don't even know what she
She
do.
don't do shit.
Okay.
She don't do. And
What do he do?
He's Michael Jordan's son. He don't got to do shit for the rest of his life.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess when you got it like that, you fucking got it like that.
That's their privilege, huh?
That's their privilege shit. Yeah, that's privilege. Shit, I didn't know if they had businesses or something or what the hell.
I mean, maybe they do. You know, they all have some shit going on, but who knows? After that Kardashian massacre, I honestly haven't heard shit from her other than her dating him or being out with
What
him.
happened with the Kardashian massacre with her?
The same shit with Tristan.
What
It was
happened
some
with
shit.
Tristan?
It was some shit with Larsa. It was like some Larsa and Tristan like shit too. That's why they stopped.
Oh,
fucking
she
with her.
one of them.
Yes,
She liked the black boy.
yes. She was with Scottie Pippen.
She's like the Kardashian clan.
She was with Scottie Pippen. Then Scottie Pippen's twin, Future. Then fucking.
She was with Future.
Come on, Takia. Where you been? Yes, it was a whole thing. Future put it in a song. I just fucked your bitch and some Gucci flip flop.
Oh, he talking about her?
Yes. Fucking embarrassing. I mean, it was a nice song. I really like the song. But yeah, she knows what the fuck she's doing. That's why I said this is some PR shit. There's no way.
Oh yeah, she one of them.
There's
I
no
wouldn't
way.
even have put her on my list if I knew she was one of them. She's trash.
But she's making headlines. That's the point.
She's still trash.
She's trying to be relevant.
She's dressed up trash can.
And you have to.
That's what I call women like her. Hot ass mess.
You just have to be aware of like bitches that just
Hot
pop
trash
out of nowhere.
You know how bad hot trash stinks?
That shit bad.
Yes, and that's what she is.
Bad.
That's how I feel about it. I didn't know all of that. Girl, whatever. Next. So my boy, NBA young boy popped his shit. Okay, I don't know what he was talking about. I'm just happy to see him happy.
He look good,
and I'm
too.
happy to see him looking good.
He look good.
And not high.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just happy to see him just in a good
Jacob,
place.
let me mute you right quick. Let me tell you, man. Hey, say. They're pulling up in my house. Say, I ain't doing no stressing over here. Hey, I ain't worried about nothing, man. I got a that's quick to tell me, man. Them people say, I'm so motivated. Ain't no losing over here, man. What you talking about, man? This little top, bro. You tripping, man. And I ain't finna drop no song until you in it. You gonna wait the next year. You gonna bump them. Like I told you 2 years ago. Misleading you. Like I said, I could take a and I could give a I could hop out with that. I could stand in front of the judge and take my lick if I really did it, you heard me? But check this out. I'm about to build a derby at the back of my house because they don't want to let me drive out the yard and I got too many foreigns, man. Stop playing with me, man. Y'all tripping. Hello, and Joe Smo say, these heard how I got that bag. Heard how I got that bag. I had these sell a whole catalog to catch up. Man, you. Hold on, Jacob, let me mute you right quick. I ain't finna drop no song until you in it. You gonna wait the next year. You gonna bump them. Like I told you 2 years ago. Misleading you. Like I said, I could take a and I could give a I could hop out with that. I could stand in front of the judge and take my lick if I really did it, you heard me? But check this out. I'm about to build a derby at the back of my house because they don't want to let me drive out the yard.
Deserves it. He's been through a lot.
Who the fuck
I
is he
love
talking
NBA
about?
young boy, y'all. I love him. So I don't give a fuck. He can't do no wrong in
Was
my
he talking
eyes.
about Future? Because only person
Why
I know
would he be
who
talking about Future?
publicly sold their masters was Future. The only person who's been in the news that I've heard of that has sold their catalog was Future.
Why would he do that?
Who the fuck knows? I don't know. I feel like I had this debate with
keep
somebody.
your
I feel like
masters.
Future has really nice songs, but somebody was like, "Nah, Future has songs that are trendy or something." I was like, "No, I don't think that at all. I think I would listen to Future when I'm fucking 50 years old."
I'm not listening to Future at 50 years old.
Oh, maybe that's that Gen Z shit there. I guess they were all
Yeah, that's
doing
that
the
Gen Z shit. I'm not 50. Future talking about Percocets and fucking bitches and Gucci flip flops at 50 years old.
That's some catchy ass shit. That honestly, when I was at Howard, that was like the playlist for literally the whole time.
Y'all are young.
Yeah, and that shit transcends. I guess not. But yeah, so he's the
I'm
only
not
person I know
listening
who
to
publicly
Future at 50.
sold their catalog. So I don't know. Maybe he's talking about
But
Future.
he did that a while ago.
He didn't do it that long ago. Maybe it's been like a month and a half, maybe 2 months.
I don't know.
It's it. But I don't know. Why would he be talking about Future, you know? That's weird.
Why would you be talking about Future? I don't know who he was talking to, but he was definitely talking about
Because
somebody.
I don't think I ever seen him like.
But I don't think that was smart for him to sell his masters. Like you don't do that. His kids will never make money off of his music.
Maybe that's the point. You know, a lot of parents be like, get that tough love shit. Like, you didn't work for that shit, so you can't live off me. I don't know if that was his
Says
end game.
Future.
I know, I'm saying, I don't know
Are
if
you
that was his
kidding
end
me?
game or if that was the goal, but maybe he was down bad. Maybe he needed some money. He had
Nah,
like 10
he
kids.
might have been down bad. He might have needed some coins.
You know,
That's
but
what I think.
Also saw that he just bought a house, so maybe, I don't know. I feel like
He might have needed some coins. Future needed that bad.
I'm pretty sure he needed some moolah.
Yeah, I can see
that's
that.
What it's getting.
being
Why
a
else would
thing.
you sell your fucking masters?
Yeah, why else would you sell your masters? I agree.
About that. I don't know.
So, Brashear Gray,
Who the fuck is that?
Hakeem.
From fucking Empire?
Yeah.
The nigga is psycho, okay?
I don't know what happened to him. Like after Empire, it's like it just I don't know.
He reminds me of a child star who
Like
grows
he
up
lost
and gets
his
into some
mind or
bullshit.
something. Like he just went into it. And I really do think maybe losing that show maybe
it
slipped
was
him into a
fucking
deep
Empire.
depression.
With Jesse Smollett and his nigga?
That's what I'm saying. They needed a reason to stay relevant, and they just lost it.
And bad.
I loved Hakeem. I loved the whole cast of that show.
I stopped watching it after like season 2.
Once Jesse did that shit, lied and got the boys to beat him up and do. What are you doing?
If
are
you
you
wanted,
doing?
But the thing is, if he wanted to prove a point, take it to a certain extent. But like you took it to the farthest
No,
extent.
he paid. Nobody beat him up. It was not a gay bashing at all. You went out, found some boys to beat you up to make it seem like it was this gay thing.
I never, but why? Until this day, he still denies it.
Yeah,
so
it's
like,
weird.
I don't understand what the motive was.
And poor Hakeem, he can't stay out of jail. His mug shots on. What is
So
going
I heard
on?
conflicting stories. I heard one story said that he got locked because
Beating up his wife.
Yeah, because he had another domestic violence dispute, and another one said that he got locked up because he didn't report to his PO that he had
violated. This one I read, the article that I read, allegedly he violated his probation by not telling his PO that he's had multiple run-ins with the police.
Right.
So she stepped him back. You know what I'm saying? So
either way,
when you have these opportunities, and then I think it's like maybe a mismanaging money issue and things start to hit, you might have got some things that you really shouldn't have gotten, and then shit didn't pan out with the show. And it's just, I just cannot believe the role that some of these actors have taken. What's the dude that was on what the fuck is his name? He played in Superfly. He going to jail for some shit. He played as one of the boys in the white.
in the what?
Remember? Okay, you remember the movie Superfly?
I don't.
The new movie?
I don't.
With the boy,
I'll Google it.
yeah, Google the movie Superfly.
It came out when?
It's an old movie. It came out a few years back. I can't think of the dude's name. They remade it. It had, shit. What the fuck is his name?
Oh, Kaylin Walker.
Okay.
50 years?
Yeah. He was sentenced to 50 years.
Damn.
Like, he's a whole actor.
Damn.
And what was it for? I forgot what it was for.
Sexual assault.
Sexual assault.
Authorities say he sexually assaulted aspiring models who he reached out to on social media and
Yeah.
promised work opportunities.
And I don't know what the fuck was wrong with them, because that nigga ain't working. I ain't seen him in shit since Superfly.
I don't even know this man.
He was in the movie Superfly. He did good in the movie. He played his role, but yeah, he gone.
Damn.
Like,
he
you
let
just-
his life away like that.
Stupid. Over some pussy.
When will we learn? When will we learn?
I'm telling you. And then the one that he was in some heat at one time. The one he was in NWA. And he also was in Superfly as the boy's best friend.
The one from The Shy?
Did he play on The Shy? He played
The dark skinned boy? He's kind of short.
he played what's his name? Eazy-E in NWA. He was in some hot water for some sexual assault shit and some shit. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Honestly, that shit, just because somebody is famous, it don't stop their
It
demons.
don't stop their
It don't stop. No, it just honestly, it makes that shit worse because you have way more females throwing themselves at you or making themselves known to you. So you just use your power for bad, and it's sad, but it's like this is what the fuck I be talking about when motherfuckers have to talk to their people. Like, see where your head's at. If you need to suggest therapy for them, suggest that shit before you see some crazy ass signs. Even your drugged out friends, like, help them.
What is it with all these young people on drugs?
It's a
Let
trend.
me tell you something.
It's a trend.
Let me
It's a
say, I
trend.
don't give a shit how much fun we having. Don't you pull out no motherfucking cocaine with me. Don't you pull out no cocaine. Don't you pull out no nothing going in your nose. Nothing finna shoot in your motherfucking veins. don't you do that shit with me, because I'm taking your ass straight to rehab.
I'm dropping you at the door. Take all your shit with you.
These young girls and young guys are snorting coke. It's like, and I get it, coke, when I came up, you know what I'm saying, coke was a thing, right? But we weren't doing drugs at all. Yeah. It's like a hard drug. We weren't doing coke like now. Like these kids, they like snorting lines. Like I seen a video that was viral maybe about a month ago. A little girl, I don't even know where she got this shit from. They're in middle school. Goes into the bathroom. Yes. I seen that shit. Takes the shit out and snorts the line. Why do you know how to do that?
It must have been some type of. It was a pill that she was snorting.
Yeah,
that makes it no better. I'm just saying, like, but it's
okay. Like what? But this is like the thing. What is this? The boot?
It is
the shit that whatever's the boot that everybody putting in the weed and doing all that.
You want me to tell you what it really is, Takia? My generation, the 25, 24, 23. I feel like we got a mixture of playing outside and the beginnings of the internet. So we kind of have the best of both worlds. Some of us are still a little bit grounded. Some of us are susceptible to a lot of outside forces. And I feel like the ones that are susceptible to the outside forces are feeding the younger generation all these, like, basic, I don't want to say pipe, because it's like, it's not a pipe dream, it's drugs.
It is.
But
drugs.
You're glorifying.
You're getting high. Even these rappers and shit that talk about doing double cup. And the song Waukesha, for example, right, by Moneybagg Yo. I like Moneybagg Yo. But the song, he's talking about a narcotic.
Yeah, most of the songs out today are about narcotics.
He's talking about drinking a heavy drug.
That rappers are actively going to hospital for. Yeah.
That's not like no light shit. That's like shooting crack.
Yeah, codeine is not.
Codeine is like shooting crack. It goes straight into the system. Like, what the fuck?
That shit is a trend. It's once people start doing it, and then once they see famous people doing it, and famous people making that shit look cool.
This Adderall and whatever the goddamn Xannies.
The Xans, the fentanyl, the perks, like all that shit is fucking sick. And I really need y'all to put them fucking pills down.
Perks.
Like dead ass. That shit is not cool by any means. That shit is literally going to kill y'all. Do y'all want to live past 20?
Kill yourself.
Y'all want to live past 30? It's not giving that.
Listen. My crowd don't do that shit. I mean, some of y'all might get high. I don't know what the hell you do, but my crowd is my age and probably older. I don't have a younger audience. So I'm just saying, right? What the fuck? Like, when we came up, if our parents did drugs, we wanted to do everything not to be like
exactly. That. My mom smoked cigarettes when I grew up. I hated that shit.
Right? Or you might have been serving your mama the dope. You was trying to make some money to get yourself up out of there and get yourself into a better situation. These motherfuckers now, they ain't even making money off of it. They using it.
Yeah.
They ain't even trying to get no bag. You know, we trying to get to the bag back when our motherfuckers trying to get rich. They ain't even trying to get to the bag.
They just want to take that shit for themselves.
They are breaking into pharmacies and all kind of shit just to get high. They ain't breaking into to get it to sell it. They want to get it and use it.
That shit is actually really sad.
That is crackhead activity.
It is, but what's obviously the root of the problem is the culture that we are in right now. There are, you know what pisses me off a lot too? Like, you hear rappers talk about all this shit that they do.
Over, son. I don't want you to be out the front.
You hear rappers talk about all this shit that they do allegedly, just to find out that these rappers aren't living the lives that they rap about. And then the kids and the people who listen to their music are acting on the shit that they hear, thinking this is, oh man, my favorite rapper doing this shit.
They don't do it.
Pulling all these moves, hitting all these licks, smoking all this shit. They not even doing that shit in real life. They're just rapping about it. And you can't stand up on your own 2 feet, so you just don't fucking realize that this is a fucking act. They're acting. It's not real. I can probably name you 5 rappers that I think are really about that life, and 4 of them are dead. Actually, rest in peace to Dolph. Is the year anniversary of his death today. My favorite rapper.
I like Dolph. Rest in peace, Dolph.
But yeah, no, that shit is actually really sad. A lot of motherfuckers is not living how they claim they're living, and kids are feeding onto that shit and like acting it out for them. So maybe you know what I'm saying, maybe we can get to our youth, you know, as many ways as possible that, you know, help them out some, because it's a little fucking discouraging, like seeing all this shit, like it heightens a lot of this fucking, and I really hate to say it, the fucking school shootings, the fucking outbursts, all that shit. Like when drugs are involved, that shit is heightened. When fucking your mental state isn't there and you hop onto drugs, that shit is heightened times 10.
It is. It's not until you come down off the high.
And a lot of people
don't do drugs. We need to just come back with simple shit. But I wanted to give me some drugs t-shirts. The old school.
The Dare.
Mm-hmm. Dare. Whatever they call them.
What did it stand for? Drugs are something? Maybe not. I think I just made that up.
Just don't do drugs. Okay?
If you do drugs, just smoke a little weed. Every once in a while.
I don't consider weed a drug, though.
I mean, it's definitely a drug. At one point I was like,
weed is a drug, then so is alcohol.
Obviously,
because
yes.
they're both mind altering.
Anything that alters your body is a drug. Food is a drug. But I'm saying, like, anything done in moderation is okay. When you abuse shit, when you abuse weed, when you abuse alcohol, that's when it becomes a problem. Like, shit is okay in moderation. Fentanyl is not okay in moderation. Percocets are not okay in moderation. Crack is not okay in moderation. Cocaine, I just want to spell this shit out for y'all. Cocaine is not okay in moderation.
None of that shit. If you out with me some motherfucking way and you pull out some cocaine, we gonna have a serious
I'm blowing that shit.
Come to Jesus meeting.
All over the fucking place. I don't give a shit. Your fucking high is blown. Oh well. Smoke some hookah.
I'm telling you, I can't imagine being out with nobody and they pull out no coke. What the hell you finna do that?
Man, I remember the first time I seen some coke at a party. That shit was fucking mind blowing. I think I was like, 14?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I went to the bathroom. I went downstairs to go to, it was almost a big ass house. I ain't gonna say whose house it was because a lot of motherfuckers gonna know what I'm talking about. But we was at this big ass house and I went downstairs to use the bathroom and it was lions on the table. And I'm looking around. I'm like, do y'all know this shit is right here? Niggas is hopping over, sitting down, about to fucking snort some lines. I said, I need to get the fuck out of here. I peed and I went upstairs. I said, this is not my steez. I don't want to be around this shit. I don't even want to see that shit happening. That shit was a little too much for me. Like, I can take, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ever watch Vice? You know what I'm saying? You see people, like, doing some crazy shit on Vice. Like, I can see that shit on TV and stuff. I can't see that shit in person.
Yeah, I can't watch it.
I cringe a little bit. Like, it's just like, why? Why? No, that's not what that's for.
I am the coke seller, not user. I'm not motherfucking using no drugs.
She's also not selling any drugs for
I'm not selling
educational purposes only. Thank you.
But I'm just saying, right? If I'm doing anything with coke, it's going to be definitely not going to else.
Say no to drugs.
Okay?
All types.
Don't do drugs. Last but not least, we're going to close the show out with the 2022 Grammy nominations.
You want to say it with me?
What? What are we about to say?
No Grammy for Granny. The Barbs, I don't give a shit. No Grammy for Granny.
Oh, you feel some type of way about that?
I feel like she's a fucking child. I feel like you are old as shit and you need to be uplifting the rappers that are coming after you, the female rappers. I feel like if a rapper doesn't fuck with who she don't fuck with, it's a problem. And that's some childish ass shit. Like, I've had friends in high school where you were friends with a bitch I don't like. I'm not gonna not be friends with you because you're friends with somebody I don't fuck with. As long as you're not telling my business to that bitch, as long as shit not getting crossed between us, there's no problem. But when you're 50, 60 years old, it's like, no. She's not 50. She act like it.
But this is what I will say about this. Does Nicki deserve a Grammy? Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Not this year though.
She deserves several. She's been shitted on by this Grammy Association for a long time. I don't know why though. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? And
something she did.
I don't know what she did, right? I don't know how the politics with that work. Okay. But I do believe that she does deserve more than one. She's been shitted out of some for quite a while. Now, with that being said, her behavior has been utterly disgusting. All right. She should, and I'm not, because I like Nicki. So it really did bother me to see kind of how she has acted in the past few months. I didn't expect that from her. You know what I'm saying? No, because she's always acted like that. Though. No, she acts. But she's earned the right to talk her shit. Yeah, talk her shit. Now, Nicki talks shit. People down. That has happened as of recently. I've seen her doing that a lot recently. Any shit that she's talked before, she earned the right to talk her shit. Just like Lil' Kim could talk her motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Kim will always be the queen. That's the only rapper that I say queen. Nicki Minaj, I love you to death, but it'll never be another Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim is the fucking queen of this shit. You know what I'm saying? She broke down the door so that you're able to do what it is that you're doing. Now, what I think is happening is Nicki gets it now. Nicki gets what Kim felt like. Tables are turned. She gets it now. She gets it now. And you have to grow old gracefully. Nicki ain't got this, she don't have nothing else to prove. And I think that a part of her feel like she does, but she doesn't. She's done it. Like, she is the highest selling female rapper to date. She wants a Grammy though. You know what I'm saying? And I get one in a Grammy because you feel like that's the highest accolade. And they haven't given it to you for whatever reason. But you, baby, you've superseded what you ever thought. I'm sure you ever thought you could do. I love you. I appreciate your contribution to Black women, to Black culture. You did it with class. You did it sexy as fuck. You did it with confidence. And talk your shit. But when you start putting other people down, it's a problem. I think she lost me. Nicki lost me originally when she spoke on Cardi B's Child a few years back. So that kind of threw me for a loop. You and her could beef, talk your shit. Okay, it's entertainment, whatever, right? Then you spoke on her child. So, and it was like this big deal. Everybody was like, Cardi B ratchet, this, that, and the third. No, Cardi B's a fucking mama. Yeah. And then Nicki became a mother. You know what I'm saying? A few years later. So it was like, I think that she got it. She don't. Right? She don't give a fuck about anything Cardi is doing. I wish that she would have maybe extended Cardi an apology. And I love me some Cardi B. I love me some Meg. I love all the girls. And I wish that it would do more. It would be more powerful for Nicki and Cardi to bury this hatchet and a fucking song together. Hell yeah. Again. Than it would ever be. They didn't do Motorsport together. I mean, they were on the song. The Migos put that shit to get pieced and chopped and screwed that and made that happen. Yeah. So they didn't do that in unison, you know? So I would just love to see these ladies do something together. I feel like it would be such a powerful move. I feel like it would be such a powerful statement, not just for women, but for Black women, for women of color. Okay? I agree, but also I don't think that it'll ever happen. Stand on that shit. But that's how you feel. I feel like it would be great. I think that it saddens me to see her act this way. I honestly, it does. It's a little disgusting. No, I totally agree. It's a little disgusting to see her carry on the back and forth with Lotto. I'm just like, Nicki, like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, younger than me. It just threw half her age, literally, like she's tripping out. I just was so like, is she really doing this? Like, she really in her feelings? Like, but she didn't have to do any of that, you know? But that's, like you said, I feel like, honestly, I feel the same. I feel like Nicki doesn't have anything to prove, but I feel like she is still probably battling with herself more than
people think that she has to prove. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, you know, when shit not going the way that you envision
I think she
shit
should
going,
put it in the music. She's a different Nicki. You're not the same. You've been through so many stages as an artist, Nick.
Yeah.
And people have rocked with you through all of them, right? Because you went through that bubblegum stage with all that pop shit, and I ain't like none of it. But I still rock with you. I bought all that shit. I love you. So now you are a more mature woman. And you're a mom, and you're a wife, and you're battling. You might be dealing with some things. You know, the new girls is coming in. You getting older. You feeling some type of way. Talk about that shit, because I'm your audience. You know what I'm saying? I'm your demographic, because I feel like that shit every day. The new girls are coming in. We getting older. Bitch, you motherfuckers look like, bitch. You know, your body changing. You know, talk about that shit. Like, put it in the music. We need that from you. The fans that grew with you, we need that from you. We need to hear that hot shit. Talk that shit. Like, we need Nick back. Like, fuck all this back and forth. Like, I am utterly, and I'm not a barb, you know, but I am a fan. And it's just disgusting. Yeah. You know, I'm like, Nick, what the hell? I woke up, it was so many tweets and so much shit. I'm like, I'm not on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? But I do follow certain entertainment outlets because of what I do. And I'm like, are you, like, this is crazy. You know, like, you don't even have to do this. You don't have to do what you did. But she's doing and you did all of that to turn around and not be nominated, sis. Yeah. So, like, it's like, all of that for what? For what? But I do think that it is a fucking slap in the face.
Hell yeah.
To her. And this is no shade, because I like the girl Glorilla. I like all the new girls.
Oh, Glorilla's having a Cardi B year.
I love
6 months.
Glorilla.
6 months.
And she got a Grammy.
And nominated for a fucking Grammy.
Nominated for a Grammy.
Nah, she going up. She going up. Also, congratulations to Lotto. I fucking love Lotto.
I like Lotto. I like all the girls. I think that the girls coming up, I think that they're dope as fuck. I like it. They're all different. They all bring something different to the table. I like the girls.
They're all different sounds too. I feel
I like the girls.
It wasn't any diversity with female rappers. It was just Nicki, and then it was Nicki for a long ass time, and then Cardi came along, and then it was Nicki and Cardi, and then now we have a plethora of female rappers
I love
to represent us.
I love to see the girls prospering. It's dope to see women in the rap game doing it. Like, we needed it. Hip hop definitely needed it. I think it's dope, you know.
But not to get too much off of the rap girls. The snubbing of the Grammys for Ari and Summer Walker. Now, Ari Lennox, fucking love her voice, fucking love her music. Summer Walker, that's my bitch.
Now, I'm going to tell you, I love both of these ladies. I could see Ari maybe not getting one, but Summer, y'all got Summer fucked up.
Don't understand.
Come on now, Grim. Y'all got Summer fucked up.
That I don't get. Ari Lennox is still really getting into her career, but
that shit.
I don't understand the Summer
With
Walker
her
shit.
scared of being in front of people's ass and her all that attention shit that she talk about, which I don't understand because she used to be a stripper. So how the hell is you scared to perform in front of people? It's the most craziest shit in front of me. But anyway, the girl is talented. Don't take away from her damn talent. And I love her music.
I honestly, at this point,
I actually like her.
I don't think that the people who I don't know
why is the Grammy such a big thing with black music. That's my thing. Like, why? What is it about?
There's no other musical. I mean, you have
Well, we need to fucking create it. We need to create it. Black people need to create our own Grammys. Like, because I feel like everybody gets so upset when they don't get this award. But I need people to understand that doesn't make you any less great. You have a lot of amazing artists that get overlooked when it comes to like Grammys. Like, I get it, it's the highest musical accolade that you could get, right? But for example, you have somebody like Nicki Minaj, you know what I'm saying, who will probably at this point, who knows if she will ever get a Grammy, right? Now we wonder if she will ever get one. She doesn't have really a whole lot of new music out. She doesn't have a new album out. And we don't know if she's releasing one. I hope that she is. But we don't know if she'll get a Grammy for that, right? So that doesn't take away from her talent and what she has contributed to the culture.
Sure.
I hate that this Grammys is such a big deal.
Maybe next year.
Next
year.
And my girl Summer Walker definitely.
Yeah, y'all got Summer Walker fucked up Grammy people.
Should have got one.
But like
we
you
need
said,
to just scratch whoever's doing this shit. Just scratch it.
Who is
we
in charge?
The people need to fucking vote.
The Academy.
The Grammys. Like, who's the Grammy? It shouldn't even be an Academy. It should be something online for you to go to and the people let the motherfucking people vote.
Yeah, that's like
because we buy the music.
like
we should be
People's
determining
Choice
that.
Award,
Yeah.
That's different.
Why? Who is the Academy? Who's the Grammy Academy that runs the Grammy?
But when it
people?
comes to shit like that, though, like, of course, I mean, fan bases and shit. Like, Nicki's fan base is fucking died hard.
I don't know.
That's
them
idea.
motherfucking Barbies and them goddamn beehive, baby, them ain't nothing to play with. They probably gonna eat my ass up
I
on
know
here.
they will, but
that's okay. I said what I said.
And I'm standing on that shit.
And I stand on that shit.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
So, yeah, I don't know. We need to scratch. It's the Grammys just need to listen. We the people. I feel like that about politics, and I feel like that about the goddamn Grammys.
One and the same. We should just put the Grammys and the fucking pop together.
Yes, we the people. Okay, we the people. So that concludes tonight's show.
What a great show. I hope you
Yeah,
guys
we had a
enjoyed
great
it.
show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. What's your social media handles, Little Joint? So the people can follow.
I'm just kidding. It's _Alexandra, but _ALUXANDRA.
All right, that's her Instagram, Alexandra.
She's going to bring me back on here because I want to come back
private. Yeah, she can come
Oh,
back
I am
whenever.
private. I'm not taking that shit off. I don't want y'all to follow me.
I'm not private. Follow me at Touched by Ty Hair Co. Okay, my personal page is at Mixed with Love, but don't follow me on that. Okay, follow me on my business page. Yeah. Follow me on at Talks with Ty for this show. Okay. That's my Talks with Ty page. And then follow me in my mother's show at My Mommy and Me KT
yes,
on
please,
Instagram.
y'all. It's the funniest mother-daughter
And
duo y'all will ever fucking encounter, okay? And also, just to end the show on a great note, this is like my first podcast on camera.
Really?
And I actually...
This is your first video podcast?
It is. When I had my podcast, I did not want to do camera.
Oh,
I
that's the
felt
only way
so
to do it.
Fucking weird, but I feel
why?
And only my sister could do some shit like this, and I would feel okay with it. So,
well, we did something positive today. I wasn't here Tuesday for Talks with Ty Tuesdays. I will be back next Tuesday, but check out this final clip. It's going to be a positive message. Until then, Touched by Ty Hair Co. out. Talks with Ty out. I will see you guys next week. Peace. Bye.
Road to success is interesting because people begin projecting their doubts onto you. You scare them because you are reminding them of the dreams that they're choosing not to chase. You're reminding them of the doors that they chose not to open. You are reminding them of the steps forward that they chose not to take. I need you to put on your bulletproof vest and allow the doubts of others to bounce off of you.